So guys, this is Styles right here. I'm back with another Street Fighter 5 video, and I'm about to hook you up with some additional information on why Bison's hair may be white. So I'm gonna go through the breakdown for you right now. Alright, so we're gonna talk about our manga inspired friend M. Bison, also known as Vega. Alright, so for those who may not know, Bison was inspired by a couple of mangas, which was Rikio and Taito Monogatari. So if you haven't read those, you need to read them, and if you haven't seen the animes, you need to watch them, because those are anime classics right there. So let's begin. Alright, so what you may not know is that M. Bison once was a young martial artist like any other Street Fighter there. He was under a master that actually manipulated the psycho power, and his master at that time was the only one in the world that knew how to manipulate that evil power, which was the psycho power. And he was murdered by M. Bison. But before he was murdered by M. Bison, he actually taught 3 students. That includes M. Bison, the psycho power, and the other one being Rose's mother, which was also killed by M. Bison. So you'll learn about that as you play the Street Fighter Alpha series 1 through 3. You'll learn these things about M. Bison and what he's done. So we're gonna move a little forward, and I'm gonna get down to why his hair may be white. Okay, so we all know that Bison's bent over and taking over the world and being the strongest in the world. Well, over time, Bison's power has increased, and his body just can't handle it. Now, Bison, there has been many signs pointing out Bison may be older than what he looks. Bison could possibly be up to 100 or 200 years old, but nobody knows where Bison's from. I mean, some may think he's from Thailand, Cambodia, Ireland. Those been pointed out in different Street Fighter series where he may have originated from, but nobody knows for sure where Bison was originated from or how old he is. They just know he's older than the average man, but he always maintained a youthful appearance. Now, the Bison, the body that we see that Bison has now, we're not even sure if that's his original body, but as far as we know, that can be his original body. But Bison can jump bodies using the psycho power technique, also known as the soul gear. That's also what Rose used, which was taught by Rose's mother, which Rose's mother was taught by M. Bison's master. So there's a lot of conflict there, being that M. Bison killed his master and Rose's mother, which was one of the 3 students that M. Bison's master taught those techniques to. The 3rd student has never been revealed. So we may learn a little more in time, who that third student was. But yeah, we're gonna go further. So like I was saying, Bison his body cannot handle the growing power of the psycho power, so he was looking for a stronger body. So some of you may have known in the Street Fighter 4 series, which was known as Street Fighter 2.5, that he created Seth, and Seth was supposed to be that body that could harbor this power, like it can handle this power. So he was ready to jump into this body, but the body wasn't quite ready yet. So Bison had to go back to his original body, which you see in the tank, in the psycho drive. So being all that said, things did go wrong. Apparently, now I'm gonna take you back a little bit. M. Bison actually defeated Akuma. Now this sounds funny. He may have actually defeated Akuma some point before Street Fighter 2. This is before M. Bison has become stronger. He had made a reference saying, Shangoku Satsu is a pitifully weak move and one of Adam's endings. Now this all occurred as M. Bison was still looking for Ryu. And after defeating Akuma, he continued looking for Ryu, amazed by Ryu's martial arts ability. Now, M. Bison does eventually find Ryu, and he does defeat him. Now, as we've seen in multiple animes, as the original Street Fighter 2, not the Street Fighter 2 animated movie that we've seen come to manga entertainment, but the one that came with the Sega 30 what was this, the Sega CD, I believe. That Street Fighter 2, that tells the real story right there, what happened. Not the Street Fighter 2 where him and Ryu do Shinku Hadokens and defeat M. Bison. No, there's another Street Fighter 2 video, and if I could get the footage for you, I will show you. But if I don't get the footage, I'm gonna place the link in the description so you can see the original ending to that movie. And that's the original ending, well, story throughout the game. So what happened was that Bison defeated Ryu the first time, and he took control of his mind with the psycho power. So this is how he gets out of this Bison's psycho grasp. You know, the grasp of his psycho power. Sagat found an opportunity to fight Ryu again, and what he does, he talks to Ryu so he could snap out of Bison's mental grasp. Like, so Ryu snaps out of it, and he encounters M. Bison again for the second time. He goes and fights Bison, and this time beating him. But before beating him, Bison tries to grab his mind with the psycho power, but it didn't work. So Ryu beats him with the Shinku Hadoken. No, I believe the Setsu Hadoken. He beats him with the Setsu Hadoken. And this right here was, it kind of made Bison weaker than what he was, because Bison was mightier than what he was before. But after being beat by Ryu, he was weaker. You know, and this is what we go into the Street Fighter 4 series. When you go into the Street Fighter 4 series and you see Bison in the Psycho Drive tank, that's when that takes place. Because remember, Street Fighter 4 is Street Fighter 2.5. So this is what you're seeing. This is why M. Bison's in the Psycho Drive tank, looking for a new body. Now, check this out. He lines up, he makes all these artificial bodies in the Sin Project, and you know Seth was one of them, but Seth rebelled and was pushed by Jury to go defeat M. Bison. That didn't happen, all right? But Jury did encounter M. Bison herself, and they both fought, but they both walked away alive. So we don't know how that really turned out. They probably was just like, just kind of fighting and just realized like this is not getting anywhere right now. I'll catch you another time. But anyway, back to the story. What may be happening here is that the body that Bison has, which is his original body, for nobody knows how long he had this body, or if this is his first body, it can't handle the power that he's building up again, that he has. Although like I said, he was weaker, but he's getting stronger again. And in Street Fighter 5, he appears to be stronger than what he was before. Way stronger than what he was before. I mean, did I say Street Fighter 4? If I said Street Fighter 4, I'm sorry. It's Street Fighter 5. And in Street Fighter 5 reveal, he looks stronger than what he was before. His psycho power, he's really flexing his psycho power in there. And what it may be is that the psycho power is altering his body. It's altering, this white hair, the salt and pepper, what you're seeing right there. It's not because he's getting old, because Bison is pretty old. But it's this. It may be the psycho power, and you know what? I can guarantee you 100% that it is the psycho power aging him. I mean, not aging him, but giving him that look, which is a cool look on Bison. So we may be looking at the final stands of Bison in this series anyway, and we may be witnessing his ultimate form also pretty soon. But you can't really say, like, I don't know if there's a real way that anybody could kill M. Bison, being that he mastered the psycho power, because obviously Bison could survive in other forms. I don't know if he can survive in objects. I know he could. Well, no, I take that back. He can survive in objects, being that he genetically designed Seth to go in his body. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he can. So I don't know if there's a real way of destroying Bison. But I do know he can be defeated, and this is why his hair is white. This is why his hair is white. I know it sounds crazy, but what I'm going to do, so this could be a little more believable for you, I'm going to place a link in the description to the Street Fighter Wiki. And you just read the stories down in order. Now, the Street Fighter Wiki is 100% accurate. Alright, so you can read the Street Fighter Wiki, see that what I was telling you is real. And any Street Fighter fan that's on here right now knows what I'm telling them is real. Alright, I mean, I took some shortcuts, you know, to quicken the story, because if I went through Bison's whole story, this would be like a 30-minute video. So I just, you know, jump straight to certain points. Yeah, so yeah, this is some crazy stuff, but I'm loving the look that they gave in Bison. The only thing that I'm not thrilled about is that, once again, Bison is looking a little too slow. I understand that, you know, he's a huge guy, but I've seen Bison move faster. We have definitely seen Bison move faster, so Capcom need to put some speed on this man, you know what I'm saying? Put some speed on that guy, man. Make him move fast. I don't like that clunky, slow stuff. I'm trying to say clunky. I don't like that clunky, slow stuff. Put some speed on Bison there. But anyway, that's the history of Bison and why his hair may be white. I'm gonna post all the links in the description. You know, evidence pointing to why his hair may be this way. I know it's a strange topic, but you know, I like to share some exclusive weird Street Fighter information with you. You know, I'm going to come at you accurately, you know, the best way I can. You know, I'm going to try to prove everything that I'm saying. I'm not making this stuff up off the top of my head, you know. So I'm going to post every link in the description, and this is Styles. I'll catch you later. And I will be making another Street Fighter 5 video soon, being that I know Capcom is going to be at E3. I was kind of surprised that they didn't have another character reveal at the end of the Bison trailer. So that's just possibly letting us know that at E3 they're going to be showing us more. If not, they're crazy. Because this is a good time for Capcom to flex on Street Fighter 5, because we've been excited so far. So maybe we might see Ken in this Street Fighter reveal. We might see Cammy. We may see Gil or Aaron. We don't know. So, but I'll definitely stay in touch with you guys, and I'm gonna be watching E3, and I'm gonna be looking out for this stuff. And when I get that information, I'm gonna let you know. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.